So hey, awesome ones. Now I know that you love my styling tips and hacks that I give you. So today I have seven more for you. I can't wait to show them to you. Let's go. So my number one tip is something that I really came across quite accidentally. I was looking for a light duster, you know, like an overtop to wear in, especially in really hot weather. So I wanted to wear a camisole and maybe a skirt or a pair of shorts. And I came across the beach cover-ups. And can you believe this is a beach cover-up and this is a beach cover-up? Well, I've got a few of them to show you, so let's take a look. Now this is just your standard kimono type, but I'm kind of tying it like a scarf in the front, and I think it looks very nice, both from the front and also from the back. And another beach cover-up that I found was this blue one. Now I could wear this with a belt and sort of put a little bit more style to it, or I could also, you know, add some accessories. And the same with this one. This is just a white beach cover-up. And could you imagine this with a nice belt and a purse? Perfect. So my second tip, you know how you like to wear a crisp white shirt, maybe underneath a vest or maybe underneath, you know, a sweater or something like that, but it ends up looking really bulky. Well, I have an answer for that. You won't believe the befores and the afters. Let's take a look. Now we always tuck in our white shirts so we don't have the bulk, but it's still there, and the more we sit, the more it's there. So here is a lightweight camisole, and it just holds everything in. And take a look at the before and after pictures. And what I really like is it's gonna stay that way. And by the way, if you like those beach cover-ups or some of the other fashions that I'm showing, I'm going to have links for them. It'll be underneath the video or also in the comments. So my next tip is something that I found out accidentally again, and that is that I am loving the stretchy faux suede clothing. So let's take a look. This is my favorite moto jackets in a coffee color, and even the skirt is faux suede. I absolutely love it. I love this moto jacket so much, I had to buy it in navy as well. And again, super stretchy. And even my boots are faux suede, and you can see that they've got a little bit of give in them, and you really need those for the over-the-knee boots. Which brings me to tip number 4, and that is to buy, you know, those high boots that you're buying, buy them in a size larger. What? Well, I buy my boots online, and I find like I'm a size 10, so it's really hard to get my foot in and out and be comfy. So what I do is I get a size larger. Also in the faux suede, the stretchy suede, it really helps, folks. And I just buy maybe some inserts like this, or if you have, you know, what are they called, orthopedic inserts, you can put those in them, or maybe just a large pair of socks. And what I find is they're so comfy and also easy to get on and off. And talking about sizing, my tip number 5 is always have a measuring tape like this around you when you're ordering online. I'm even going to put this as a link for you, because nowadays almost every item that you see online does have a size chart like this. And after you do your measuring, you may find out, like I find out, sometimes I'm a medium. Sometimes I'm an extra large. So, you know, I want to make sure that I order right so I don't have a lot of returns, and I always do that before I put any fashion in my cart. And by the way, if you're liking this video, I would love for you to subscribe, and also don't forget to click on the bell so you get notified when my videos are out. And also don't forget that every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm live, and you can find me at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50. And did you know that my replays are there also? They're at the very bottom of the page. And I've got replays of my live streams on fashion, makeup, skincare, hair care, what else? Oh, even some of my favorite kitchen appliances, so and also some kitchen items that I have. So please join me there. And again, it's amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50. So for tip number 6, let's talk about tights. And a lot of times we're going out to a function and we don't want our legs to freeze, but maybe we don't want to wear the really dark black tights with an outfit. So ta-da! There are tights out right now, and I don't know if you can tell, I know I'm using my arm here, but you see how that looks like it's almost skin toned here? And what's nice about this, and of course there's other colors as well, but what's nice about this is, and I hope I can do this okay, I could wear these kind of skin tone tights, and then I could put on a favorite pair of pantyhose over top of them. So I just made up this trick. So I think you're gonna like it, because look what happens. I now have the warmth of a tight, but I also have the design of a really nice pair of pantyhose. So hopefully you can see that okay. And you know, and the other thing about pantyhose is you can get them in lots of different colors. So maybe you want to wear navy with that navy dress of yours. So my next tip is how to keep your collars looking straight and really crisp. And do you remember that white beach cover-up that I showed? Well, it's a very flimsy material, so the collar looks really, really sloppy, but I have a trick for that. Let's take a look. All right, so double-sided fashion tape can really be your friend. Now, I'm just sort of tucking that in there. It's not moving anywhere, and I would do the same for the other side. But also, do you have one of those belts that, you know, the end kind of flops around or it doesn't stay tight? Well, double-sided fashion tape is great for that. I just put it underneath where the flap is and tie it up, and that belt is not going anywhere, and neither is the flap. And one thing about fashion these days is it's really getting better and better. You know, 20 years ago, I would never think of looking at faux suede, but nowadays it's so incredible. It looks like the real deal, and it's stretchy. And the same thing goes with man-made materials. Now, 20 years ago, it was just cotton for me and wool. I would never look at the man-made materials, but these days, I mean, the only thing that I wear as far for exercising are those stay dry kind of man-made materials, and they actually wick away any sweat from you. So, you know, they're getting better and better, and those items, by the way, that I just mentioned, they're better than the cotton for wicking away. Also, what I'm finding these days is that I like the man-made materials because I don't want to bring out the ironing board all the time, and I find that with the structure of a lot of these items and fashion, I don't have to iron as much. Now, I know that many of the items that I show you, they're from Amazon, and they have lower price tags than the really high-end designer ones. But these days, I'm finding Lee jeans, I'm finding Calvin Klein, Reebok shoes, Nike shoes, Skechers, Go Walk pants. Like, there's so many different designers that I'm finding. And you know what? When I find a pair of Lee jeans that are pull-on, that are available in all different colors, that also are available in petite, regular, and tall size for gals like me, I'm going to tell you about them no matter what the price is, and the prices are really low on those. So I love being a bit of a fashionista for you, and I've got lots of new clothing that I just ordered, and I'm only going to show you the ones that I love, so stay tuned for those in the future. And in the meantime, I just want to say that, you know what, let's go out and rock this world. Let's have a little style, let's have a little fashion, and by all means, let's have a lot of awesomeness.